Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing, guys. Before I do anything, let me make sure I have everything on silent and I'm not bothered. I want this to be, I want this to be, I don't know what's going on with my, okay. So, I am on and popping. Okay, listen, guys. I'm making sure that everything is okay because I had a little, I had some delays because of my, of course, my internet technology nowadays is just a mess. But anyway, good. Welcome to Poetry and Perspective with Placide Literary Night. Okay, I am your kind hostess, Cindy Placide. Listen, guys, I'm just making sure that everything is okay and that I am not kicking myself in the foot because I've just had this absolutely horrendous couple of minutes just trying to get just my Wi-Fi to just cooperate with me. Okay, so just give me a few minutes. Just give me about 1 minute. Let me make sure that I am on air and that this is not too bad because this is really getting okay, so let me see where I am right now. And I'm going to be talking to you in a few minutes. Yes. Okay. Kathy, how are you doing, darling? You know, I'm glad that you're here because I was also gonna give a shout out to you. I have no idea what's going on with I do have an idea. It's just like I don't even understand. I'm not gonna unplug the router. I don't know why my all right, my router, which is right next to me. I don't know what's going on with it, guys, but I'm just uh let me tell you on it. The devil, easy. How you doing, my darling? I hope you are doing well. Everything is chaotic, but hey, I am here. Okay. Listen, I just want to apologize. My internet is the worst. You hear me? It is the worst. But I hope you guys understand and I hope it doesn't mess up anything for me tonight. Now, listen. Welcome to Poetry and Perspective with Placide. Of course, I am your kind hostess, Cindy Placide. Okay. Oh, listen, guys. I had a month, a week. It has been. Miss Elliot, how are you doing, sweetheart? Welcome to Poetry and Perspective with Placide. Listen, I had the most. I had the most interesting, it's been an interesting couple of weeks, but you know what? Your girl is here and she is happy to be here. Okay? So let me tell you this. I'm glad that both of you are here because listen, I had you all on my shout out list. Okay. Uh, so let me start out by saying welcome to my viewers. I want to say a big shout out to my loyal viewers who's watching in the background. I want to say a good night to Cathy Love. How are you? To Martha, Modest Girl Martha, how are you doing, darling? To my friends and family, my spiritual family included, I want to say welcome. A big shout out to my good friend at Viscosity Blend, Rupi T, better known as the Blender. He's also on Radio Block. I think I said that wrong, but I think he's on at Roadblock Radio, sorry. The Wayne Hall Show. I want to say to Lawrence Prescott at the Caribbean Live TV in Atlanta. I want to say a big shout out to my NICU nurses, and to the NICU nurses, the doctors, the staff at the Cobb Wellstar Hospital in Georgia. And I have a very special relationship with this group of people in the hospital. For those who have lost a loved one in death, I would like to say a big good night to you. My heart goes out to you. I want to let you know that I can relate, although I cannot understand the full measure of your pain or your grieving. I just want to say a big shout out. Say hello to Michael. Patson Thomas is watching. Welcome, welcome. I want to say a big shout out to the autism parents, both mom and dads, or especially the single parents who are raising kids with autism or any disability. My heart goes out to you guys. I want to say to those of you who have an ongoing battle with mental illness, the anxiety, the depression, the bipolar, the grieving. That's part of mental illness. There's so much going on with so many of us. So I just want to say a big shout out to you guys. Men who are silently suffering, men who are just in the background and just doing it, keeping the head up, although they go through those feelings and cannot express it or do not want to express it because of the pressure that has been put on them. I want to say we see you, we hear you, Approaching Perspective with Placide, and we are going to be catering to you. To those who are feeling hopeless, I want to say, I see you, we see you, okay? We can relate. And to those who are privately making sacrifices to help someone in need, I applaud you. Okay. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. For those of you watching in the background, I know just don't say anything and just enjoying the show. To Lucita Charlemagne, okay, to Lucita Jean-Pierre, I want to say a good night. Master Charlemagne, I want to say a good night. To all of you who have just been supporting me, I want to say a good night. Thank you so much for being on Poetry Perspective with Placide. Now, tonight is Poetry Literary Night, and I did make invitations for anybody who wants to come on here, say a poem. You don't have to be a poet. Read from a book that you like, or someone who has touched you, some passage. If you have a song, sorry. Why am I biting my tongue so much? Who said that? Yes, to anyone who just want to make a contribution. I am going to keep doing this, and I'm going to keep showing up until somebody comes on here, because I know there are people who do not want to have the full hour or two online to talk about themselves, but just want a little promotion, just for somebody to hear their work. And that's what Literary Night is all about. Just for somebody to just be able to, just for a few minutes, just say what they're working with. Okay, so that's what I'm here for. All right. So I wanted to start by saying this. A couple of weeks ago, Patty Love, thank you so much. A couple of weeks ago, my friend Kathy, she sent me a flyer, right? And she said, Cindy, it was, I think, what was it called, 24-hour poetry marathon. So when she did send me that flyer, I'm going like, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to do it? But she believed in me. She believed that I could have done it. And it took me a while. I sat on this flyer for a few days, for a few weeks, actually, about a week or two. And I'm going like, can I really, for 24 hours, no sleep, be able to function enough to write a poem? For 24 hours, no sleep. Every hour I had to write the poem. And she said, I had a friend of mine who did it, and she wrote a poetry book. And I said, but what amazing. You are a poet. You have written 3 poetry books. Why are you doubting yourself? Okay? So I took it up and I did the 24-hour poetry marathon. Let me tell you guys, every hour I had to write one poem. And the way that I thought it was going to go, right? I thought they were going to allow you to write what you feel at the moment from your mind. Are they going to give you the topic to write way before the day? But it so happens that very hour that you have the hour that the very hour that the very time the hour started, they would give you something to write about. And at first I'm going like, oh my, am I gonna be able to do this? But you know what? I did it. For every hour, I wrote a poem. And that was the most amazing experience for me as a poet thus far. To challenge myself and to know that somebody believed that I could do it, somebody believed in me. And it gave me the confidence to believe in myself even deeper. And so, Cathy Love, I just want to say thank you, darling. I appreciate you for believing me and for telling me about that 24-hour poetry marathon. I really do appreciate you because I did it. And so, the reason why I brought that up is because I want to start off tonight with just one of my poems that I wrote from that day. Now, I know that Anderson Melius is watching. How are you doing? Patson, how are you? Now, I know that there may be some mistakes because after that, I have not gone back. I have not gone back to really look at the poems that I wrote. Okay? I have not gone back to read the poems that so if I'm going to do it right now, is because if I am going to read the poems and there's any mistakes, hey, listen, I have not gone back to look at it. But Cathy, I just want to say thank you for believing me so deeply. You have always believed in me. From the time that I started this show, you have always been there. You have always been there and say, Cindy, do this. You have been my biggest critic, one of my biggest critics, and if I did it right, you tell me, Cindy, you did it right. And if I did it wrong, tell me, Cindy, no, you got to brush up on this. And so I thank you so much. And I love you so, so much. And I'm excited about that. I really am. And I definitely am going to do it again next year. I am going to do it again. But I'm going to read. As I'm speaking, I'm just trying to find the book, okay? The poem on my computer. So the very first poem that I wrote, okay? Thanks. You say welcome, boo. That's what friends are for. Yes, no, we are way past friends, sweetheart. Listen. I'm excited tonight, okay? So don't talk about we friends there. We're past friends, okay? Yeah. So so my very first poem I wrote was Through the Silence, okay? So I am going to read that first poem to you. It was a very short poem. It wasn't a very short poem. Hey, I was even bad enough. I wrote like about, let me see. Oh my goodness. I wrote like about four verses. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so let's go. So the title of that poem is Through My Silence. That was the very first one I wrote. It said, through the silence, I waited for answers with patience. The thoughts racing in my mind were lawless, even unkind. How I desire to erase the memory of a life plagued by adversity. Wild ideas, oh, how they continue to journey. To admit defeat would embolden my enemy. Every thought process, I relieve the trauma of trials, yet it gives my soul courage to stand tall in a space where I can easily cave in, and I'm empowered to take my throne as queen. You see, despite the brutality of my past, I am a strong city built to last. Though my innocence was shattered, I shaped my life to what really mattered. Every stone thrown meant to break me crafted a woman an unshakable force of resiliency. My deepest desire is the agony to forget. Change the past, live without regret. In full compliance, I've come to accept. Though heartbreaking, this tasteful experience presents purpose. Though heartbreaking, this tasteful experiences presents purpose. one that gives me back my power for others to be a strong tower. I don't even know if I said that right, but I told you I didn't go back. I didn't watch what I was writing. So, um, yes. So this was my first poem. So I have to, which means it's telling me I have to go back and correct the mistakes that I have there and fix it. But what did you think about that poem, guys? What did you think of the poem? Master Jean-Pierre, how are you doing, Dan? Thank you, Martha. Oh my gosh, that was the first poem. I said, so when I did this first one, right, I'm like, oh yeah, I feel important. I can do this. I can do this. And I went on to write, they give you the craziest things to write about. They will give you a picture of a photo or a design or something and say, write about that. I'm like, really? Seriously? But it was fun. It was really, really fun. It was really 8 out of 10. I'll take it. I'll take the 10 out of 10. I'll take it. But it was amazing. It was an amazing experience. Amazing to see that how much I could have challenged myself. And let me tell you, I wouldn't have changed it for anything because it allowed me to see what I'm made up of. Allowed me to see what I'm made up of. Mafa said 8 out of 10. Okay, all right. You're on your 8 sprinting. Yes, so that was the first poem that I wrote. And then the second poem, it has to do about a rambunctious a hippopotamus. I'm like, really, what do I know about hippos? But listen, I figured it out. Whatever I had in my head. Thank you, darling. Thank you. She said, Kathy said, I know you had it in you. So whatever was in my head, I just like, I'm gonna do this. I'm excited. I'm unhappy. So thank you so much, for all of you who believe in me. Kathy, thank you so much for, giving me. So, this book actually, I wrote 24 poems. So listen, Martha, she said, I didn't give you 95. I gave you out of 10. I didn't give you 95 because I don't want your head to swell. Thank you. Thank you. But that was a really amazing experience. I can tell you how much I loved the experience. And then I've met so many other beautiful authors, and I'm going to bring them on this show so that they could showcase their work. They could showcase their work and just, there's so many amazing writers, so many amazing writers out there, man. I'm telling you. And sometimes the simplest things have the deepest meaning, the simplest poems. And they would just, it's the way they craft their words. And it's just amazing. I love poetry. I love poetry. I do. Johnson Shalman is watching. Hi, Johnson. How are you doing, sweetheart? I hope you're doing well. Yes, girl. I'm telling you, that's a perfect way. And I've been invited to poetry competitions, to poetry podcasts and whatever. So I mean, it's just it's amazing. Y'all want to hear another one? Do you guys want to hear another one? I think I don't even know. I'm telling you, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at how my ears itching me. I'm looking at the poems and they look so foreign to me. Like, I don't know who wrote this. Let me read it. There's one that I wrote, Mind My Keys. I think I'm gonna read this one. It is a very short poem. And let me see if I can do it justice with all the mistakes I think that I have in there. But I give you a chance to go correct it. I just haven't done that. So let me see what is it. I mean, mind my keys. I mean, how hard could this be? Confusion causes mayhem in my memory. Oh, what a travesty. I'm lost. I just can't find my keys. Like roadblocks in a maze, my mental state slows down my days, affecting my every capacity to live life in its totality. Horses wear blinkers to keep with focus. My mind is clouded like swans of locusts. Lost in my own distress and detachment, I endure this unwelcomed friend. My wit can contain this diagnosis. Feel like a dried up oasis, seeking to refresh my sapped brain to find its way to normality once again. Only then I can find my lost keys to unlock places in my life's garden. Yeah. What did you think about that one? If I did not stop saying I'm saying it. If I did not freeze, I'm reading the poem. I cannot see whether or not I freeze or not. Okay. So what do you think about this one? Um Girl, listen. You looking for trouble for me? I will throw Creole in there the next time. I will throw Creole in there the next time. But guys, I am telling you, those 24 poems were just amazing to me. So enough about that. Okay, so I've read two. I have to, I have to, I have to. Thank you, Kathy. 6 out of 10. I'll take that. So that means that's constructive criticism. I have to work on that. It was just like something they tell you, they give you what am I going to do with this? And they gave me something. They gave you, they gave me a poem to write, a poem with, I don't remember how she called it, huh? I don't remember how she called that term. I mean, she termed it, but it was amazing. It was it was amazing. It was it was amazing. What, oh my god, what was it? I forgot the name, but every letter of the alphabet. Oh my gosh, look at why I forgot that term. I knew that term before. Every letter of the alphabet, you have to write a poem starting with every letter of the alphabet. Yo, I'm telling you, I'm saying yo. Like, hello? Hello? Yes. Yes. I muted myself. So I got stars from Marcia Jean-Pierre. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for all of you who have been giving me stars and who have been supporting me. And Martha gave me some stars too. Thank you, Martha. Oh my gosh, I really do appreciate you guys. It means so much. This is gonna take me such a long way. It's a thought that counts, no matter how what it is. Just even one star, I appreciate it. That means you appreciate um appreciate my contribution. So I got 20 stars from Marcia Jean-Pierre, and I got 50 stars from Martha Elliott. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lucita, my love, how are you doing, darling? It is a pleasure to have you here. I was just telling the viewers about my poetry marathon. I'm still trying to figure out the term they use for that when you read the poems with every single line of that poem, it has to be with a letter of the alphabet. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G until you read Z. Right? So this one, I'm going to let you, I'm going to let you guys, I'm going to let you guys score me on this one. Okay, since nobody's not coming here yet to do anything, because I'm inviting anybody to say anything, whether it's a quote that you have to say, you wrote a little poem, don't be afraid to just call me up or text me and say, hey Cindy, or even in the chat say, Cindy, I want to say something. I want to say something. Say something. I am trying to listen, guys. I'm having such a such a difficult moment. I'm trying to pin things on here, but I don't know what's going on. Last time I had the same problem, and I do need No, I am so sorry. Lucita said I can use that because they hijacked my credit card number on Facebook. That is so sad. Why would they do that? People are doing crazy things. I really want to post, okay, so let me see if I can write, if I can post it. Because even if I want to post who's giving me stars over here, they cannot see, I can only see the person, but I cannot see what they give. Like you see, I'm posting it right now. I really want to. Yes, Kat, is Alphabet Acoustics. Or something like that, yes. But wow. You see, I post the person to give the stars, but it's not showing what she did. So that's another problem. I'll have to find out with my provider, my streaming provider. But anyway, guys, so the third poem was, I can't remember what, I will have to find it one of these days. So I wrote the poem all I just entitled it All A's. Martha said, I use Apple to, let me see what she said. She said, I use Apple and PayPal to send stars. Okay. Yes. Don't ever, yeah. Or you can use your, I know there's one person who said they can use their wallet. So instead of, or you can have your, digital card, and that works as well. So don't ever put your stuff on there. Your, it's risky these days. It's risky. I'm sorry about that, sweetheart. So sorry. So is that what's the name, Kathy? It's Alphabet Acoustics. Look at me. You know it better than I am, and I'm a poet. But anyway, so let me read that poem. Let me read that poem for you. It was that was a big challenge for me because I'd never done that before. A big challenge. So I call it. So it goes like this. Affirmation is believing that you can conquer the trials if you are determined to effectively focus on the goals you set, highs or lows, finding inspiration while joyfully obtaining knowledge with activities leading to your mindset change, nurturing your intellect, opening your eyes to possibilities that leads to the desired quality of life, staying resilient through the odds, seizing every chance to turn the tables on adversity, unapologetically accepting your value in yourself as a person, and willing not to be X factor in the later years ahead, or ahead of, what is it, ahead, or because your zest of your zest for success. So let me say it again. Let me say it again. I want you all to listen to it again, because I thought that was although it was challenging, but I just find that it was so amazing that like you could just write a poem all letters of the alphabet. So let's go. If you go from A to Z, now listen for it, right, guys? Listen for it, okay? Affirmation is believing that you can conquer the trials if you are determined to effectively focus on the goals you set, highs or lows, finding inspiration while joyfully obtaining knowledge with activities leading to your mindset change, nurturing your intellect, opening your eyes to possibilities that lead to the desired quality of life, seizing every chance to turn the tables on adversity, unapologetically accepting your value in yourself as a person, and willing not to be the X factor in the later years ahead, all because of your zest for success. Oh my gosh. Kathy gave me a 10 out of 10. Love forgive. Oh my thank you guys. I'm so excited about this poem. Wow. This is it. Let me show you, Ale. Did not. Listen to it. Let me tell you where the I. She said I missed letter I and F. Letter I says, let me tell you what I said. Inspiration, and F is focus. So determined to, E is effectively, F means focus on the, and the G is the goals you set. The H is for highs or lows finding, and the I is inspiration. Okay, so there you go. Yes. So I mean that was really exciting for me. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys tonight. So who wants to come on here and say a little something? You can let me have all the fun all night, guys. Come on now. You can let me have all the fun all night. I'm running on affirmations these days. So Mafa, can you come on and give us a little bit of affirmation? Like what you've learned, what has been pushing you, what has been pushing you this past couple of days? Affirmations, would you? Would you do that for us? So Kathy said, okay. Yes. I'm excited. I'm excited of what I can do with these poems. I'm telling you. So I know you'll have the poems from my book, but this was really, 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 really amazing for me. I'm telling you guys, it was really amazing. And I can't tell it enough. So for those of you who think that you things are hard and you doubt yourself, I want you to tell you, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself and your full potential. Martha said, I nominate Lucita Sharman to share. No, wait a second, Martha. Why put the people at the spot? She said, I nominate. Okay, so let me send Martha the link. So she said, I nominate Lucita Shalman to share. Marcia, so you said, not too bad, thank God. Yes. Okay, thank you, sweetheart. So, yes, let me tell you. Marcia, Martha nominated you, so you have to take on a nomination. Okay, you have to take on a nomination and come on and say something, because I know you can say something. We all have it in us. We all have it. So let me send the invite for you, Miss Martha. I'm going to, oh my God, what is biting me? I'm going to send you an invite. Invite, copy, look for it in your messenger, sweetheart. It's going to be in your messenger. I'm sending it to, so Martha, I've sent it to you, and there it goes. It's on your message. So, Marcia, are you willing to come? What? Are you willing to come on? Okay, so I'm gonna send it to your. It's not allowing me to, this devilish thing. So I'm going to send it to your WhatsApp. Okay, so get it on your WhatsApp because he's doing whatever right now. Excuse me. She said I'm nudging Marcia. She said, no, my dear. Okay, that's a no, ma. That's a no. Okay, that's a no. So Martha is gonna come, and Martha is gonna come, and we are gonna talk about those affirmations that she's been really been helping her. I think affirmations are really good because it helps us. It really does. It really does. I know I live by a lot of affirmations. I listen to a lot of motivational videos on how to better myself, how to better my speaking, I listen to a lot. It's one thing not to, in this day and age where everything is so accessible, and even if you can say, well, I do not have the funds to do it, But there's so much, there's a wealth of information everywhere on YouTube, on everywhere that you can just take advantage of. Even if they're giving you all those free courses, even at the end, they'll tell you buy this or that. But at the same time, the information they give so much information sometimes you don't even have to get their course. That's how I've been learning stuff. Just taking on the free courses and soaking in everything they give you. Let me tell you. Oh, hi, Kakal. How are you doing, sweetheart? So, yeah. So, Kaka, hey, you in the house? Okay. You know, I'm gonna put people on the spot. I'll put people on the spot. Listen, Kaka, I'm looking at your picture you have on Facebook. Listen, you're too sexy in that shots there. You need to change. You need to change that. You need to change that photo. Okay. Okay. So, guys, let me see if I can read one more poem from one of the new poems that I wrote. So I am not trying to let me see, hold on 1 second. Who's there? Oh, Mafa is there. Okay, cool. So yeah, you still have to your things still have to come on, Mafa. So we're just waiting for your for your video to come on. Okay, Kaka. So thank you. So listen, you have to come on here and say a little something because it's a free night. Okay, anybody can say something, do sing a song. Just say anything. Let's have fun tonight. It's a fun night. You know, I've been reading my poems. I talk about my poems that are from. Oh, my face here. Hello, love. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thanks. What a fun night.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
God,
So,
you have me cracking up at work.
no problem. So Mafa is on here. Okay. Oh, Richie is in the building. Yay. How are you doing, sweetheart? It's good to see you.
I'm doing good, thanks.
Yes, that's wonderful. So listen, you told us since it's a free night, you've been talking about your affirmations, and I've seen you've been posting your affirmations. So can you tell us some of the affirmations that has been helping you through the day and helping you through, just life as a whole this past couple of days and weeks and months?
So, like you say, I think people need to understand an affirmation is saying something in the present tense, even if it's not what you're experiencing in the present. And if you say it enough and you believe it enough and you work towards it, you can achieve it. So I do a lot of affirmations from Louise Hay, and it's really helping me. If you notice that I just don't do a lot of posting myself or lives and stuff like this because I just thought I had to really focus on my mental health. And as I said, I am running on these affirmations and they are working for me. Sometimes some takes longer than the others, and others I could see the benefits, in a short period of time. But you know, it's not just about saying affirmation like it's an artificial thing. It's understanding for you to start using affirmations and for it to work for you. You really have to understand what affirmations are and how they're going to work for you. So I felt like growing up, we were told a lot of lies, sometimes unintentionally. So, for example, just like maybe somebody saying to a child, and it could be a parent, a teacher, or anybody, but if you constantly say to a child, you're good for nothing, you're good for nothing, or your head hard, they will tell us, tattoo wet, tattoo deep. You
Mm-hmm.
eventually start to believe it, and then you take it into adulthood with you. So, what an affirmation can do for you in this instance is to kind of like reverse it. And maybe you have indeed grown up to be a hard headed individual, a tet-weird person, but now you could tell yourself, I am so brilliant, I'm so intelligent, and stuff like that. So, in my case, I use affirmations for my mental health.
Mm-hmm. So what is one of the affirmations that has been working for you? Could you share it first, please?
I am lovable, I am worthy of love. I am lovable, I am worthy of love, and all is well in my world.
Amen. Yes, yes, yes. That's wonderful. That is. That is a beautiful one. You know, that would will go a long way for those people who have never had somebody to tell them I love you. There are people in this world who have never had anybody tell them I love you. And so it is important that we keep those affirmations going, and we keep building ourselves up with whatever that works for us, as long as it is healthy, in a healthy way.
Yes.
All right. So you want to share another one before you go?
I'm gonna share one more, and I have to go because I'm at work. I say, I have more than enough money to pay all my bills. All my bills are paid off, and all is well in my world.
Yes, yes, you have to believe it.
And I
Yes.
gotta go.
Yeah, thank you so much, Martha. It was nice having you on. Thank you. We
Bye.
appreciate your affirmations. Bye. Yes. Okay. So that was Martha, and then she had some affirmation. So, Richie, my darling, how are you doing, sweetheart? So, Richie said, Richie, I haven't had you on my life for a long time. You haven't been. What has been going on with you, my friend? So, Kaka, Richie made a challenge. He said, when Kaka come there, we want to hear quote. I'm looking for trouble. I'm putting it on the screen. He said, when Kaka come there, we want to hear Kote Kadu. Am I saying it right? Kaka, you better not be gone. You have a challenge from Richie. Oh my gosh. Richie, he must have run away. He said we need Lauren to sing if she there, but no go puer songs. You're gonna kill me at this night. You're gonna kill me. Oh my god. But listen, thank you so much, Martha, for those affirmations. I don't know where everybody went to. I'm not seeing anybody anymore. Is everybody running? Everybody running. Listen, guys. Tonight is turning out to be really fun, and that's what we want to make this segment. I want to have it every third week. I'm going to have it. I'm going to hold this every third week in the month, every third Friday in the month. If anything changes, I will let you guys know. But every third Friday in the month, we are going to have literary poetry night, and it doesn't mean just poetry. I mean, come on, talk about, even if it's just a little, like Martha did. Martha gave I can't see everybody. Martha gave a little affirmation. That was a really good one, because sometimes we feel so worthless. And you heard at the beginning of this live, I said that, for those who are feeling hopeless, those who are feeling, who are sacrificing themselves for others, and they don't talk about it. Those who are just suffering in silence, for men who are just keeping their head up and just striding through life without mentioning the other trials that they're going through, but they're keeping their families together. It's important that we recognize people like that. And I have a friend of mine. He's just been doing so much, and I just want to continue again to recognize him. He is Rup, Rup, oh my gosh, Rupi T, better known as the Blender. Okay, and he is found on viscosityblend.com, also on roadblockradio.com. And let me see if I can find the times that he comes on. But Rupi has such an amazing, diverse radio program. Rupi has been in radio for over 40 years. So he's a well sought after radio broadcaster. He does so many things. And what I love about Rupi is that he does so much, and he is just so humble. He does not talk about it. And all these years, he's just helping so many people, and he does not go out there and blow in a trumpet and say, this is what I did for this, is what I for that. Okay. So my darling Rupi, hats off to you. I don't know if I have the photo. I probably might bring it up to see the times that he has his shows. Okay. So is there anyone out here who wants to bring, wants to say something. And Martha said she wants to big up, okay, there we go again tonight. She wants to big up Marcia Japierre for the positive post. Yes, I can tell you guys, Marcia, all these aims, Marcia has some really, really positive, short, sweet, and positive. Let me say it again. Short, sweet, and positive. And they are very building, like, even if you go further, some people, sometimes we have so much going on, our attention span is she just give you just enough to keep you motivated for the day or whatever time she gives it to you, and it stays with you. So you are so right. I want to say a good evening to Linda Jackson. How are you doing, my darling? I hope you are doing absolutely amazing. I'm here on my show. Tonight is literary night, and we're asking everybody, everybody, just come on. I don't want to be the same people. Okay, just come on and just say something. Now, as mentioned, I'm gonna just divert a bit because nobody is not coming on yet, and so I am going to talk a little bit of what's happening at the end of the month. I am somebody who likes to keep my word. Let my yes mean yes and my no mean no. Okay, so I think it was in May or the ending of April, I said that if I would like, at the end of the June, I am going to be giving away some gifts. I'm not going to say what the gifts are. I will not. But what I will do is ask you guys to continue engaging in my lives. Subscribe to my page, to my Cindy Placid page. For whatever reason, Facebook doesn't want me to open my own Poetry and Perspective with Placid. They're fighting with me. They've been fighting with me for 2 years. I'm going to go back to them. But anyway, so subscribe to my channel. Comment on my videos, like them, share them. These are all criteria for my gifts. I'm very serious. I'm not asking anybody to purchase anything. Just share my lives, subscribe to my channel, give some stars, engage in conversation, make a contribution. Okay. And I have, ever since I started this show, it may not be much, but I have always been giving away. I have customer appreciation days, okay? And I used to do it before. I think Kathy was one of my recipients. I had like 5 people who want stuff, So I am always ready to give back. So please like, subscribe, give some stars, share, comment, engage, okay? Now, I cannot tell you tonight how I'm going to give the gifts, but next week I will let you know. Okay, this is how I'm going to do. I may post it, I don't know, but I am going to give out gifts, at least maybe 2 or 3 gifts, to yes, Kathy said yes, I did. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on there for you to see. Yes, she said I did. So I am going to be giving gifts. Let me tell you guys, it's been a blessing to just see how God provides for me. Okay. And sometimes we look at the big things, we look at the big, we want this big, this and big. I personally look at the small things because sometimes they are even more meaningful than having anything big, And so, yes, Martha said I love gifts. So I'll be giving away some gifts, at least three gifts every month. And I'm telling you, God has blessed me with enough for me to be able to give out gifts. Thank you to all those who sponsored me those gifts. I'm telling you, for those gifts, thank you. But I can. So, hey, I'm gonna put this. Let me tell you. So, if you know, I make seasoning, I make sea moss, I'm a coffee lover. I make my little candles. And I do a lot with my hands, including having my show. And I I do a lot, okay? And something is gonna come on soon, but I'm not announcing it yet, right? And so Kathy said, I want a huge, I'm hoping to win a free bottle of seasoning. Who knows? But I need engagement. I need people to see. And I don't know. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do this because I'll put it out there big. So I already have an idea of how I'm going to do it. It's just that I need people to just fall into that bracket. And Martha said I want to win a huge jar of CMOS. Look at you. Emma Leah. Hi, sweetheart. My dear cousin, how you doing? She said I want to be she said I want to bring. Oh, yes, of course. I do have Brady. Listen, when I told somebody I was a Jackie of all trades, that wasn't on a positive note, you know. I can do a little bit of everything. And sometimes it gets confusing because I can do so much. She said, Linda Jackson, she said, I didn't know you were so talented. Thank you. I just don't say anything sometimes. I'm going to put it on there for you to see. You know, sometimes it's not good to toot your horn, but I can do a lot of things with my hands. And one day somebody asked me, "But Cindy, you know so many things. You do so many things. You are a writer. You are this. You are that. Why aren't you a millionaire yet?" I am not striving to be a millionaire. Okay, I'm striving to have enough to be able to give back. Okay, now if it happens, I accept it. I thank God. I welcome. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to get big headed either. She said, "Who put me on the spot?" Martha. She said, and she can dance so. Of course I can dance. I'm from Caribbean. Okay. Hi, cuz. Yeah. So I'm excited for next week because next week I'm going to have a gentleman or two who I've had in the past who agreed to come on here and tell of their struggles with mental illness. Okay? And how you do poetry? Hold on a second. Hold that thought. Who are going to come on here and talk about the mental struggles. Okay, so they both have been on here before, but they're talking about different aspects of their life. But now is June is men's mental health awareness month, and so they are going to come and tell the story. And so I am also going to have a mental health wellness and recovery coach. Now I hope I'm saying that right because he may be more than that to give us some really good information on mental health to help us understand better, okay, and to give us some tips. He's qualified in his field, so I'm excited about that. So invite your friends, come over. So I have this beautiful sweetheart sister of mine who said, Linda Jackson said, I do poetry. I will share one day. Listen, Linda, we are holding you to this. And if you know my audience, we will hold you to this. Martha, stop giving away all my little secrets, okay? I don't want the people to know that I have moves. She said moves, yes. I have a little, I think I have some moves. Yeah, I do. But let me read you all another poem. Now, I think I've read that poem before. I am not sure. But today I went back and looked at that poem and I said, oh my goodness. That poem is deep. Is deep. So let me see if I can get that poem for you guys. I have to open another. Let me see. I'm gonna get that poem. Just give me 1 second. So thank you, Martha. Since you're the only person who came on here and then you said something, I appreciate you. Guys, please don't be afraid to share your work. If you do not talk about your work and you don't share it with the public, people are not going to know. And we're not here to criticize. We're not here to judge. We just want to have fun and to give everybody a chance to just be relaxed with me, Cindy Placid. Just be relaxed and just share. Just be open. Yeah. Oh, you listening? So why won't you come in and say nothing? Richie was ready for you, Kakal. Yes. So just to be able to have some good, just have some good fun because we don't always have to be so strict. I'm bringing a lot of information to the viewers. Okay. And Kathy, I want to say thank you because I was all about the place before, and now I know my footing with this, and so I so what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought because Martha said something and I'm laughing. I love it. So I am I'm trying to find a poem. That poem is really, really deep. I have written so many, but I'm gonna read just a little portion. Linda said, "You move, you groove, and then you smooth. All good, and it's understood." Look, listen, that's a good piece. Linda said, "I'm gonna put it on here for you to see." Linda said, let me show you. So she come out a poem. She said, "You move, you groove, and you smooth, and all good, and it's understood." Tell me if she can write poetry. Of course she can write poetry. You see, Linda, you just shared your poetry. I'll put it on there for them to see. Y'all want to see it, guys? She said, "You move, you groove, and you smooth. All good, and it's understood." Okay, Linda. We're taking it like that too. If it's just to put it on the screen, we're going to take it like that. Yes, we are going to take it like this because we want you all to participate. So you were saying you found your way thanks to the help of Kathy. Yes, that's what I was saying. So when I came over here on this platform, okay, and not only Kathy, because Kathy was the first. Hi, Kelly, how are you? So Kathy she's telling me, Cindy, I have somebody for you. I have somebody for you you can interview. And I reach out to them. And when I came on here, she said, Cindy, you can work on this. No, you want to say hello? Say hello to the viewers. Bend down. Yeah. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Who's that there? Oh,
Hi.
Martha, you see your child. Tati, you see your child. You see everybody. Kelly, you see your child. Why is that shining? Everybody's online. They were watching. They're looking at Noah. Yes. Yeah. So Kathy would recommend people to me, and when I came off the live, she'll give me really positive feedback. She would tell me whether I did right or I did wrong. Not right or wrong, but she would tell me what I needed to improve on. And also, Kelly, hi Kelly, how is Eli? It's so good to see you. I miss you, my friend. I miss you, my sister. And so I worked on myself. And one day I came on here. In fact, she after a show, she called and she said, Cindy, you have reached. Is that what the word you told me, Kathy? You are there. And although I didn't feel like that, but she felt enough that she felt that I had really improved. And I think she gave me an 8. She didn't give me, I don't think it was a 10 that day, but I think she gave me an 8. I think she gave me an 8. So I am more relaxed on my shows now. I know what trajectory I want to go with my shows. I was everywhere, but now I'm really excited for where I am right now. And I'm thankful for all of you who have been there to guide me along the way. I'm telling you guys, I cannot say enough how grateful I am for all of you. All of you who have been there. For my friend Rupi. Now, listen, I've never met Rupi. If I don't have makeup on this show, he will call me and then he will tell me, Cindy, listen, you're in the public eye now. You need to fix up your face. He was, and sometimes he says it with his Jamaican accent, and it is so funny the way he says it. And he said, why are you laughing? I'm serious now. Don't do that to yourself. You're a good looking woman. You're in the public eye. If somebody wants to interview you, they look at you. The last time I was on here, and I said, I think I went on a live, and I was like so disheveled because I was going through something, and I just, the only way that I felt like I could get a relief was just talk about it in the moment. I didn't have makeup. I just had something in my hair, and he called me up and he said, "No, don't you ever go on air like that again." Rupi, Rupi T from Viscosity Blend, my dear friend. Thank you so much. So much. You have been such an amazing friend to me. You've guided me in so many things in the way that I do my shows and how to navigate certain things. And I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for all of you who have been supporting me. Martha said, "What an amazing show this evening. I have been smiling from the beginning." Yes, God, thank you so much. Some of we just have to let our hair down and just be have fun, have fun. And Lucita said, "Good job, Cindy. You have come a long way. More blessings." Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. And now I know where I am, who I am. At first, I did not know. I started with poetry and I was doing that. I just want you to guys to know I only want to bring quality, quality to you guys. And I want this to be a different show than other shows. I am not critical and I'm not judgmental. I just want to hear everybody's story. And I want to have fun and I want to develop a community. And I want to help in any way that I can. And if that's how I can give my contribution, then that's what I'm going to do. Okay. I love what I do. I love it. One thing Rupi told me, I spoke to him and I said, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just, it's just, I started this and I love what I do, but at the same time it's not bringing what I want, revenues. And you know what he told me? He said, "Cindy, I have been in this business 40 plus years as a radio announcer. And for me to see success in my show, it was hard. It took me 5 years for me to really see any progress. And I'm on my third year, guys. Third year. So I am so excited for what's coming. Let me tell you, I am never ever gonna give up on what I do. I love this is how I connect with you guys. This is how I'm myself when I'm doing this. I love making my candles. I make some really good candles. And Mafa can tell you. I make some Kati can tell you. I make some really good. I make some really good CMOS. I make some really good green seasoning. But when I tell you guys, and I write some really good books, of course. But when I tell you guys, this platform is just amazing for me. It's just amazing for me. It's just I can be free. I can be Cindy. I can laugh. And one of the things I always tell people, if I cannot be myself, then I will not be able to do it. If I can come somewhere, cannot be myself, I don't want to be there. And I always want to come on here. Even the days when I'm sick, my friends, some of my friends will tell me, "Cindy, you are sick and you're coughing. Why are you did it?" But I'm going like, no. I have to be on it. Who's here? Natural Vibes Essential. What's up? You want to come and give us a tune? Come and give us something. Tonight is Poetry Literary Night, Kazo. Come and give us something. I'll send you the link. Come and drop a line on one of your songs you're working on or something. We want to hear something. Listen, I'm always putting people on the spot. I have my cousin. His name is Natural Morgan, but he goes by Natural Vibes Essential. And he has some amazing music, guys. Amazing, amazing, amazing songs. One of the songs that I really, really love, and I used to play it at the beginning of my shows, is Winner. And it goes like this. I woke up a winner this morning. A brand new day. I am still breathing or something like that. I woke up a winner. Listen, don't laugh at me, I'm kissing. I'm forgetting that. But it says, I woke up a winner this morning. A brand new day. I'm still breathing. What's the next time? I forget it. Sorry, Kazo. I forgot it. But he got some really amazing songs. He's really good in reggae. He has been singing internationally. So Natural Vibes, you need to come on here and give the people a little something. Come on. He was on my show before, actually. Kakal, Mafa asked if you're going to sing. Uh-huh. I know you're watching. Mafa asked if you're going to sing. They want to hear something. They want to hear something. We have two artists on here. So don't tell me nobody not gonna come and do something. But let me find my poem. I'm watching to see who is going to sing. Okay, who's going to sing? Who's gonna come in? Is Kaka going to sing this evening on the show? Kaka, they are calling for you. Natural Vibes Essential, come on here. Come on, grace our presence. It's a free night. It doesn't have to be. We're not going to talk about we're not going to talk about look, Kaka said LOL. We're not going to talk about anything else but have fun. Come and sing a tune, come and say a little piece, a poem. Martha gave her affirmations. Hey, listen, we're just having fun tonight, okay? And that's what I want those poetry and literature nights to be, is to be fun. It's to be fun. I don't know why my nose is itching me so much. I am not sick. I was sick. I don't know why it's itching me so much. But let me give you guys a piece of one of the poems. One of my poems that I wrote. And let me see. So one of the poems, I cannot remember the name, what I named that poem, but it goes like this. Let me breathe. Look, Lucita Lucita is saying, Kaka, come on, sing for Corey. Oh my gosh. I'm laughing because I don't want to say you say it. Oh my gosh, Kaka, come on here. So listen, let me read my poem, okay? So it goes like this. I'm laughing at what Lucita said. So let me put it on the screen for you to see, Kaka. They're playing with you, no, Kaka. They are not playing with you. So you better come on. So let's go. That poem, okay? That one is not from the Poetry Marathon, okay? So it's just one of my poems that are from one of the books, one of the other books that I think I'm writing. It goes like this. My silence is in no way a weakness, nor an inability to express my thoughts or feelings. Rather, the subtle silence is a way of taming the dark beast that has been laying dormant for years. I think I've read that poem before. Yes. The beast that was built from pain and suffering, from abuse and trauma, from rape and molestation, from ejection and castration, from humiliation and discrimination, from injustices and mischaracterization. Yes, that beast. The one who had to be reborn, who had to grow wings and horns, one who had to polish her skin, the one who had to reshape her thinking, the one who had to bury the bitterness and use it for better purposes. Yes, that beast. The one who's learned to love herself again and build her confidence from deep within. The one who had to annihilate the coward in her to take back commanding power. The one who had to break the unhealthy silence and confidently speak again. Yes, that beast that rose from being hidden to accept her seat on the throne as a queen. I am in no way am I characterizing myself as a vicious animal, only drawing reference to the strength I've acquired from deep within. So that poem was part of a longer one. That was the last verse. So what did you think about that poem? I want to hear. Kakal, don't have my viewers waiting, Kakal. Okay. We're going to have to deal with you if you don't come on here. So did anybody hear the poem? I need to know if anybody heard. Hey, she said, I know that beast and she's beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. This is just a beautiful night. I love it. I love it. So for those of you who are watching in the background and not saying anything, I just want to say thank you for just even giving me the time, just being here on this show. What I wanted to say, it went really sideways. Thank you, Lucita. Thank you so much. But this is just part of the poem. And listen, guys, I am constantly writing. And I have so much. Sometimes I get so overwhelmed with so many things in my mind. So many things in my mind. It's like, man. Sometimes, and I've always told you guys, when I'm in the bathroom, I don't know what it is with water. Anything that has to do with water, it evokes something in my what the word I'm trying to use is in the comma. You know my PTSD. It evokes something in me. Like, when you see, like, we have the volcano erupting, like it erupts something in me, like I can hardly keep up. My fingers cannot keep up with my mind. The amount of lyrics that come in my mind. And I said to myself, if one day I go to the beach, just for one day, undisturbed, I believe I'm gonna come out with 2 books. Because what water does to me, I still cannot understand that. I'm still trying to make that connection with water and my writing. If I'm washing the dishes, that's the time they come in the most. But if I'm laying in bed, oh no, it's not gonna come. If I'm laying in bed, it's not going to come. But if I'm washing the dishes, sometimes I'm taking water from the water fountain, and there goes the lyrics. I'm taking a shower, anything that has to do with water. I don't know. Martha said, Kaka said, beautiful piece. And then Martha said, I love the strength I heard in the poem. Yes, I've grown my wings. Yes, darling. Yes. Mary. Hi, Mary. How are you doing, sweetheart? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for all of you who have been watching me tonight. And she said, accept water and Sons of Water as your peaceful place. I love the rain. When the rain is falling, I could write so many poems. I wrote one of my poems. It's called Raindrops, and that raindrops is really, really, really beautiful. Kakal, don't make my guess. Don't upset my guess, Kakal. Kakal. We're gonna have to have a serious conversation after this live, okay? Because my guests, my viewers are calling for Kakal, okay? Somebody go on this page. They want to hear a song. The Sound of Water is very calming. It's very, very calming. So, guys, listen. If you know anybody, and I'm going to ask you guys, please, this, sorry, my hair is going in my eyes. I am going to have literary night, literary/poetry night every third week in the month. Every third week in the month. So I want you to tell your friends, share my lives, tell your friends, share, subscribe. Let the algorithm pick this up, okay? So we can have more people from different parts of the world to come and share in that poetry. Because I believe everybody, I don't know why I want to talk, everybody needs at least a few minutes just to show what they can do. And this is where it happens on poetry, on literary night, on Poetry and Perspective with Placide. It could be a Thursday or Friday, but I really would want to leave it for the Friday. Okay, leave it for the Fridays. So come on here, give your feedback. Let's have fun. You can get your little glass of wine. Oh, Lucita says, Cindy, we're going to forgive Kakal tonight. I'm going to pray for you. Kakal, you in trouble now. She says she's going to pray for you. You know what that means? That means you disappointed her. But she said she's going to forgive you. She said, Cindy, we're going to forgive Kakal tonight. I'm going to pray for him. Yes, we're going to pray for him because maybe he's tired. But we're going to leave it at that tired. And natural vibes essential. I called you up. I called you. You didn't come. But we're gonna forgive you. Natural vibes. I will still call you now. I'm gonna call you. Okay. Linda, thank you so much for that little bit of poem. And let me put Linda's poem again for you to see. She did really good, actually. Don't you think Linda did good, guys? She did really good. Just in the moment, she wrote something really quick. And I love that. I really do love that. Let me see if I can find it again. Yeah, she said, You move, you groove, and you smooth. All good and it's understood. I love it. Natalie, how you doing, my sweetheart? Yes, we will forgive you tonight, Kaka. Kaka say, not me, you're getting. Mm-mm. I say, not me, you're getting tonight, eh? Thank you, my darling. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. She said you are doing well, my sister. Keep on keeping on. Thank you so much, my darling Mary. I appreciate you. Yes. Yes, Linda. We appreciated your poem. So anyone, if okay, listen. So here's the deal. Okay. Here's the deal. Okay. If you don't want to show your face, you don't have to. Martha came on here. She did not show her face. She showed her affirmations. Look what Linda did. Linda wrote a little poem and I put it on here for her. We just want to have fun, guys. Write something. If you don't want to show your face, if you don't want to come on the live, that's fine. Just write something. If you don't want to show your face, but we just want to have fun. We want to have fun with everybody. We want to give everybody a chance to show the creative side, the literary side. Okay? Maybe just want to say something. Okay. It's 9:36 again. But guys, I had fun with you guys. I had fun with you tonight. I really did. And I'm hoping that next week we're going to have lots of you return here to listen to the struggles of those two amazing young men. We see people go through stuff and we see people smiling all the time and we have no idea. I'm not going to take this on a somber note or on a sad note because this is not the time for that, but I'm going to tell you guys why I'm going to mention it is because a couple of days ago, I was not like this. For the past month, I've just been all the people who have passed on in my life, especially for the month that's their birthday, and I don't celebrate birthdays, guys, but I also acknowledge birthdays, okay? That's two different things. And my daughter and my brothers and my mom and all my cousins and everybody, everything just hits me. And I honestly did not want to face the world. I did not want to face anybody. And so for me to be able to get a grip on myself, I had to come on live and talk about it. And prior to that live that I did, not live, prior to that video that I did another video because I felt that I was choking. But let me tell you what this does for me when I speak about it. Hi, Tina. How are you doing, sweetheart? Let me tell you what this does for me. It strengthens me when I talk about it. Bottling it up didn't help me. Bottling up didn't help me. I said, Cindy, you have work to do. And you didn't go through this just to cower in a corner. You are a vibrant, beautiful person. And I'm not talking about beauty on the outside. You're a beautiful person all around. And your experiences, God allowed you this for a reason. He allowed you because he said he's never going to give you anything that you cannot carry. That's going to be too burdensome for you. And after I made that video, I felt empowered. And I got some really good quotes from the Bible, and I got really empowered. And I said, well, thank you. And I said, you just showing me that I have work to do. I have a purpose. I have a platform where I can use my pain to empower. I can use myself. I don't care. I use myself to help others. And that's my purpose, to help others through their situations, with what they are feeling through my grief. Sorry. Why am I biting my tongue? I don't even understand. But yes. Anyway, so I am excited. I'm always excited to be on this platform, to be here. And I'm so happy that tonight just happens to be poetry night because it was fun. It was exciting. I read some of my poems. I was telling the audience earlier, that the viewers earlier, that I did a 24-hour poetry marathon, and thanks to my friend Kathy, she encouraged me. And thank you. Oh my gosh, Ma- um, Martina, thank you so much. She says strength of a woman. That is so encouraging. Thank you so much. You got this. Yes, I do. I do. And so I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna feel sad sometimes because it's gonna creep up. But I know at the end of the day, I allow myself to be sad when it comes. I'm not just gonna go, oh my gosh, I want to feel sad today. It's coming and I'm just gonna back myself in a corner. I allow myself the little time to be able to go through those feelings. Because then when you go through those feelings, you allow yourself that, you find different things about you that you didn't even know. You find different strengths in you, in yourself. And you revisit things in yourself and see how you can be better, how you can do things better, how you can cope with things better. And like I said in the video, we grief is something that's ongoing. Sadness will come. I don't know why I'm stuffy, but I am. Sadness will come. But it's the way we cope with it. And some people find unhealthy ways to do so. But if you find a healthy way to cope with it, whether through affirmations, whether it be just my sinuses are super. Whether it be affirmations, whether it be reading your Bible, an encouraging word from a friend, an encouraging call, or just a silly call to make you laugh for no reason. Okay? Or just talk about just anything that is just funny. But don't stay in that space. Don't. Find your strength. And I write my poems, and my poems are really find your strength from deep within you. And even if okay, I know that all of us are poets, but all of us are can write something. Even if you can write, take a tape recorder, your phone have a recorder, and just record something. Record how you feeling. Okay. Say to yourself, get a journal and write it. Write it on a piece of paper, even if it's just to write it, just for you to release yourself of that burden that you're feeling, that you feel like is going to sink you. Do something that is going to help you to cope or to navigate healthily. I'm telling you, there's nothing that God cannot do. And if we just take it one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, give it to Him, and then put it in His hands and leave it there. Don't go back and say, give it back to me now. Write a poem. Look at how many poems I wrote in 24 hours. You guys can do it. We can do it, guys. We got this. Martina says, strength of a woman, you got this. Yes, we got this. I got this. All of us, we got this, because I'm telling you, all of us are going through something. And my outlet is writing. My outlet is putting on my favorite soca music. Listen, Martha was joking with me this evening. Sometimes when Martha and I talk, we'll be laughing at each other. Let me tell you something. Sometimes when I feel that way, and sometimes, believe it or not, it is hard for you to pray. I put on my soca music, and let me tell you, my waistline sometimes have no behavior, none whatsoever. I don't be doing crazy stuff, but it just need to I just need to release myself. But Mary said, remember what God said, no weapon that is formed against you will prosper. God did not give you a spirit of fear, but of power and of a sound mind. Thank you for that, Mary. Thank you. He did. And that's how He's always going to be there for us. Martha said, thanks to your mighty God, you are never alone. All glory to our honor goes to Him. Yes. So I am here today because God saw me special. He said something special. He sees something special in each of us. And he said to me, you get up. I'm going to use this person to call you, and I'm going to use that person to call you. And I'm going to show you something in my holy book so that you could be uplifted. And that, my friends, does it for me. So it's poetry night, guys, literary night. So invite your friends, share this live. Let's have fun. It was fun being with you guys. It's almost 10 o'clock. So I have to be getting out of here, but I just want to tell you guys, come back next week. I'm going to be giving away some gifts. Have a good night. Spend time thinking about taking care of yourself, because we need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your mental health, and come back next week. Listen to what the advice and the helpful tips that this mental health coach is going to and recovery coach is going to tell us about mental health. I love you, my resilient risers. Stay strong, stay positive, always keep smiling. God has got you. You got you. You got this. You got the power within yourself to change whatever that is weighing you down. If you don't feel that you can do it, reach out to a friend. Reach out to a friend and tell them, I'm not doing okay today. And it's okay not to be doing okay, because we are human. Okay, we are all imperfect. Mary said, thank you for doing what you do. I appreciate you, Mary. Thank you so much. She said, thank you for doing what you do. So have a good night, everyone. Come back next week and look out for my posts of who is going to come on there. And let's just build up each other. My nose is so stuffy. Let's build up each other, encourage each other, and be a good source of encouragement, inspiration, and motivation for each other. I love you. There are no tap outs. Never let failure be your finality. In a matter of fact, let it be the thing that takes you one step closer to your goals and dreams, whatever that might be. Rise to your own prosperity. Only you know what your vision is, and keep reaching for the stars, because there are only beautiful things up above. I love you guys. Have a great night. Thank you so much. Good night.